Hi, my name is Salima. I'm a journalist and social artist based here in Montreal. My latest project is called Combit Amba Soleil, which means working together under the sun in Haitian Creole. And essentially, it documents a social movement taking place in Cité Soleil in Haiti. Cité Soleil is extremely dangerous and plagued with gang violence and poverty. But the thing is that there's this group of young people that are working together to create change. And that's through basketball teams, through urban gardens, through art, through music, through all of these different things. So my documentary lets you meet these people and to see the work that they're doing and the amazing work that they're doing so that future generations have a better future. I've been working on this project for about 3 years, since 2013. I first started kind of researching and then I started shooting last year, and now we're in post-production and just about to release the film. I shot for about 3 months. I first went for a couple of weeks, and then that was more just kind of hanging out with people and getting to know what they're up to. And then I went back from February to April last year, and that's when I did most of the main shooting. So a few years ago, I was working in Ethiopia with Oxfam Canada, and they were using a strength-based approach called asset-based community development, which is found through the Coady International Institute in Antigonish, Nova Scotia. And essentially, rather than going into a community and asking what you can do for them, you ask, well, what do you have and what can you do with it? And it's kind of this process that trained facilitators use to help people realize what they have and to reduce dependence on external agencies like the UN or different NGOs and stuff. And so a few years ago I was in journalism school and I had a chance to apply for a development reporting grant. And rather than focusing on a cause as such, I really wanted to focus on this approach to development. And I asked my old supervisor, hey, are there any cool stories about citizen-led development coming out of anywhere in the world? And she immediately said, Haiti, Haiti, Haiti. There are amazing stories coming out of Haiti. I got in touch with one of the people involved in the movement, and she explained all about how Combit Soleil Levé, which is what the social movement is called, functions. And it doesn't have a leader. It's completely non-hierarchical. It's amazing. It's just people born and raised in Cité Soleil taking a step away from international aid and really building on the resources available in the community, as meager as they are. I'm building this interactive documentary in collaboration with Pliab Studios in Montreal. The reason why I wanted this documentary to be interactive is because I feel like you can interact with people based on the way that you want to. And so in a traditional documentary, something is basically spoon-fed to you, and you don't really have a lot of agency in how you interact with it. But when you look at my documentary, you can explore different portraits based on themes. And so there's the themes of urban gardening, of sport, art, community radio, community health, and music. That way you're not kind of just watching 60 to 90 minutes straight. You can kind of split it up and come back to it whenever you like. And the fact that it's on the web is a lot more accessible, and I really want this to be kind of an example of how strong citizens can be in leading change. And in order to really get that message across, it needs to be accessible to as many people as possible. One of my biggest challenges is the fact that documentaries, or what they call documentaries, like Ghosts of Cité Soleil came out. And Ghosts of Cité Soleil is a really undignified way to show people in Cité Soleil. And so whenever I was filming, people would be like, Ghosts of Cité Soleil, get out of here. Or they would be thinking that I would be showing really negative things. And Cité Soleil, yes, it's a challenging place to work. There's gunshots every day. There's, kind of armed violence. But there's also really beautiful things. There's people that are using whatever they have to create change. And that's what I was focusing on, because there's already been enough of the violence shown. That's already a story that's been told again and again. But what hasn't been told, at least not on a large scale, is the story of these change makers. At the moment, the people involved in Combit Soleil Levé are raising money towards a library in Cité Soleil. And it's amazing because they have over 3,500 people that have donated what they can. Like people in Cité Soleil giving 10 good or 10 cents or whatever, to people in North America giving hundreds of dollars. And so it's really in the spirit of Combit, which is working together for the greater good. And it's people from Cité Soleil, people from around the world, and it's kind of like a global combi to build this library so that kids can have better access to quality materials. So kids can learn how to read and to actually learn about things that aren't offered in their school. And on top of that, like access to education is really scarce in Cité Soleil, and quality education where it's not just like French literature, it's actually like, things that are a little bit more useful than that. You can find Combit en Bas Soleil on the web as of November or earlier. And you can find us on Facebook at Combit en Bas Soleil, Twitter, same thing, and Instagram, the same. You can follow me at Salima Panjani on Twitter, Picture Salima on Instagram, and you can visit my website at cargocollective.com/Salima.